I use this photo quite a lot. You can see on the right hand side there is two Chinese students, right? One is from MMU and one is from Tar College. So this photo is taken in San Jose. Actually, these two students became champions of Malaysia Net Riders 2011. They represented Malaysia for Asia Pacific level and became champions of Asia Pacific. So part of the winning prize was a 1 week study trip or holiday to San Jose, California. So how good was that? Right? I've never been there, but they've been there. They've met with the big boss. They've visited some of the tourist attractions. So I do not know what it feels like. I can only see some photos what they've been. Then on the left side there, boy pulling. The other boys pants, right? These two are actually Malaysians from Tar College and from MMU. Right? Big achievement for Malaysia. Third year, our second time winning Asia Pacific. So Malaysia, in terms of our technical compatibility, we are among the best Asia Pacific. So you help to make what is we call it 1 million students that we have worldwide today. Right? So you have any questions for me before I start? Or you're just here because you have nothing else better to do? Finish study or exam? When is your next exam? Paper? Tomorrow? Next week? Same time? Finish? Friday. What paper is that? Yeah, kacang putih. Are you all majoring in networking? Right? So, have you started to write to companies for your internship? You know? How many months? What's the duration for your internship? 6 months. So from September to March. So you want to do your internship here, Pahang? Or in KL? How many of you from KL? All of you from Pahang? Police. You police girls? JB ah? Oh, I love. The rest also from JB. KL, how many from KL? Only one. Only one. Are you interested to do your internship in KL? Yes.
Tak ada jawapan.
No response. So this is what Cisco is all about. Where we are moving. Did you hear sound? No. The sound, huh?
Nampak lagi?
On. Volume dia kena kuat sikit volume. Sikit je. Ada. Ada sikit. Ada kuat sikit. So today I'm going to share with you just videos because I might be boring, but the videos are interesting. You can have more videos if you go to YouTube. Not YouTube, YouTube. Tak ada tak? Apalah. Ada. Ada lagi. Sikit. Tak kuat sangat. Ada botol volume ni. Cakap pun orang sini. Where you, as a student, are actually exposed to all the 4 modules. Is it difficult, the 4 modules? Not difficult, right, to pass? The lecturer can just lower down the passing mark so for you to pass, so you can pass. Right? So you know that you get 50% discount if you want to see for certification, right? Now it's about 280, 290 US dollar. Probably you only lecture before you leave this university, right? When are you guys scheduled to leave this university for good? After you finish your LI? Next year. So your combo is when next year? October. October? Oh, I know well.
Same.
So every minute across the network, these are things that's ongoing. Okay? Who has Facebook account? 1, 2, 3. You have more than one, right? Only one. Only one. Okay, you can find me on Facebook. You have two. He got two girlfriends. Playing game. So you can see that, Facebook, how many status updates? 700,000 status updates. How many Facebook users do we have today? You know. Latest numbers. 1 million. I guess. 1 million. All our ladies are very quiet. How many Facebook users? No way. Only me and Professor Rohani is here. Nobody else is here in this room. Today we have 900 million Facebook users. If Facebook was a country, maybe the what? Biggest? Second biggest? What's the biggest country in the world today? Malaysia.
China.
Right? United States. Almost 2 billion people are where? India is second.
China.
China is number 1. Yeah, you guys don't know.
This all from
Almost 2
land.
billion people from China. India 1 billion plus. Facebook 900 million. Right? So what does this translate to? It translates to opportunity for more data centers to be set up. Right? So in the next decade, we forecast that there will be 50 times more than the available data centers that you have today. Because every single key that you press on your keyboard, on your smartphone, or to update your status, it doesn't disappear. It goes into hiding. Who holds and keeps this data? And when you do your internet banking, when you send your email, you might think that you've deleted, but actually it's being stored somewhere. And who manages the internet traffic? It's you, people like you. You're engineers, our future engineers. There's a lot of potential for you guys to look forward for if you plan to become a networking engineer. So these are some common areas today where we have very limited number of expert people. So if you're looking into exploring an opportunity into the networking engineering, you should focus on these key areas: video, collaboration, data center, wireless. We are changing the entire spectrum of how the employees want to experience their workplace environment today. You don't get an employee to sit in front of his desk to work from 8 AM to 5 PM anymore. You give them the capability, the luxury of mobility, right? You give them access from wherever they are. Different people have different optimum hours in contributing or being most efficient at their workplace. Security, voice is a key area. Wireless today, right? You can get connected almost without using cables anymore today, right? Okay. Any questions? Just pause there for 1 minute. Any questions? So far so good. You like videos? You already got more videos. So value of certification to professional and employees. So these are the advantages of certification. Instead of just putting your investment in an employee who you do not know how good they are in terms of their technical knowledge, you rather employ somebody like you. You already have your graduate studies completed. and you also have a professional certification, right? So more chances for you as a student or somebody that's entering the workforce to obtain that employment, right? So next is probably an average salary of a network engineer. You're looking at looking at the highest level, is it? 84,000 US. I think this one is probably in doesn't matter lah, ringgit or US dollar, but it's just a comparative indication how much you can earn a year. What does CCIE means?
Certificate of Engineer Expert.
CCNA 4, is it? You've done 1, 2, 3, 4.
Already certificate.
You already done CCNA. Cisco certificate, internet expert. Okay, almost there. Okay. Ladies, what does CCIE means? Ladies, have you taken your CCNA exam? Pass already. All of you pass CCNA? Got already CCNA. Did they give you discount? Who paid for your exam? UMP? 3P pay for your exam? Masya lah. Don't know what CCIE means. Cisco Certified Intern Network Expert, right? The highest level in the hierarchy of engineers or certification. We have a lot of engineers in Malaysia office for Cisco. There has multiple CCIE. There is CCIE voice, there is CCIE wireless. See, so their salary starts from 85,000 say ringgit a year. How much is that a month? 6,000, 7,000, right? Okay. So you look at a network engineer with experience but without professional certification, right? His average salary is much lower. This is how your certification can boost up your annual salary, right? If you're just a network engineer without certification, right, this is where you start, very low. Don't believe me? Go into the market, you can see it for yourself. Okay? Average salary of Cisco certification, okay? These are the professionals, right? Full professional, how much they can earn? 120,000 a year. That's about 10,000 ringgit a month, base salary. Enough? More than enough. Okay. So that's the major difference between network professional without certification and with certification, right? Benefits of trainings and certification, of course, there's better return of investment, lower the cost, this is for employers. For employees, okay, you know that you can earn up to 10% more, right? I know some students graduated last year, today they are earning slightly more than the average salary because they are certified. I know this is for a fact. And if you're looking at expanding your career certification, Cisco will guide you across all the subject expert matter, and this is where you should start. Your entry associate level, moving to the professional level, expert level, and you want to become an architect. Okay? Cisco certified architect, where you can do multiple solutions across all different type of networks, right? Any questions so far? So far so good? Easy job for me. Okay, preparing student for success, what do we do? Which one are your favorite? You like? More videos, huh? Here?
How would you like to go with me to a concert tonight, huh?
Cheers, that'd be great. What time should we leave?
Well, it starts at 7, so, actually, let me get back to you. I've got a little issue here. Yeah, I'll get back to you. These applications are so slow. Tell me about it. Yeah, so slow. Another box? You're gonna run out of rack space.
Malah dia komen kan.
Is the new Brent Teller application ready yet?
Hi, Zach. I'm ready to go. What? Oh, okay. Let's talk to you.
It's working. It's working. You know, you and I make a great team. How would you like to go with me to the concert tonight, eh? Yeah.
Zach, I heard about what happened today. Can you step into my office? You and I need to have a little talk about vendors that we can trust.
Well, some just overpromise and underdeliver.
Like watching a movie. So you like the video more than... Yes, come in please. £5, fine for coming late. So I'm sure all of you are fully aware that you've been in the academic program for so long. You know, what we're trying to do is not only help you with your technical knowledge, but also provide job-ready graduates, right? This is where you can go as far as the academic program is concerned, right? So you can know the academic program will cater your professional qualification up to CCNP level, right? Okay. So these are things that we've done, and not to mention our two champions just now went to San Jose. The third place winner was actually selected to represent Malaysia for the World Skills Challenge. He spent 6 months training, and he spent about a month in London last year to compete in the skills challenge of in the Olympic of Skills Challenge, right? And our first time participating in the IT networking category, our student, the MMU student, finished 4th from a worldwide competition. I think those countries that took part in that category was about 30 countries worldwide. So he came number 4. That's quite a good achievement. Highest ever finish for a representative from Malaysia, regardless of category, because the skills not only include your IT skills, but every vocational and technical type of skills they compete. That's from sewing to cookery to your technical, automotive, everything. And our IT networking student actually finished number 4. So that's quite good in terms of where we want to achieve further the students, right? Maybe those of you have your peers or your siblings that's going to pursue university, you might want to tell them that these are the opportunities available to them, right? Have you ever heard of Cisco Aspire? First time, huh? First time. So can you do me a favor? You go back after this, go to your academic connection, right? The Cisco Aspire, there's a simulation type of game that requires your packet tracer skills, right? It will also enhance your entrepreneurship skills, because if you go and see the case studies that's available online, but I think you need to get this game downloaded from your lecturer, Just he will put it in his thumb drive. I'm sure he has it. And can share it with you guys. Just something that will help you to understand a bit more about the Cisco technology that we have today. Try and play around with this. There's 7 case studies that will help you to be able to think like an entrepreneur. If you want to set up your own company, they've got a scenario where you can set up your own cyber cafe. They'll give you instruction specific practical training, how you engage a customer, right? How you actually think like normal business plan outside there, right? Favorite again, video. Please go and view this inside your academic collection. Try and Google it. Maybe you can download. Now you can ask your lecturer, inshallah, how to get now final exam, right? Much stress. Very vital. Some game will help you to ease the stress up. Right? Okay? Any questions about this game? Try and extend. Inshallah, you played this game before, right? What was your score?
Don't remember.
Quite high. Okay, a summary of my presentation today. The opportunity is abundant in the real workforce, our real workplace today. There's a lot of opportunity for you to enter the market where you want to be. Not limited to just IT related companies. We're also looking at all segments because companies nowadays require IT in every single thing that they do. Right? Any questions? All CCNA certified?
CITP program. Maybe you can.
The industry training program, what we do is we will train you, give enhanced training for your technical. If you're already CCNA certified, it's good in one way. It's easier for the company to accept you. Probably you need to go back to your university after your LI. So what some of my experience, some of the students that attended the CITP program, they were actually absorbed into the company immediately after their internship. So that's how good the students were. So what we try to do is, if you are selected, we do a program launch. We bring you for bootcamp training, Cisco office, or maybe a near neighboring academy in KL. We will train you some presentation skills, soft skills, basic knowledge for public speaking, how to do seamless and smooth presentation, how to actually dress right for your workplace, what are the professional code of ethics you need to observe, your rights as an employee or intern. Those are the things that we try to cover during the bootcamp, right, to make sure that you are well prepared and well set for your industry training. Do you get same kind of training here before you go for your industry training? Not sure. Okay, never mind. Do you have an email address? If you're interested, I'll send you some slides. Have a look at the slides. You know what are our prerequisites and who are the companies participating. We have our partners across the entire country. People that uses Cisco equipment. If you want to work with Cisco equipment, these are the people that you should be doing your internship with. Right? The engineers, they'll be doing the supervising, will take care of you, guide you step by step. What is Cisco engineer work life is all about, right? Any more questions? Before I end my presentation with another video.
All people live together. Guaranteed.
Together, we are the human network, Cisco.
That's it. Concludes my presentation for today. Any question?
I would like to ask about the internship program. The internship program provide learning and practical, right?
That's correct.
So, the duration of the internship program, is it before practical or during practical?
The what?
The internship program bootcamp and
Is series. We have 1 week before, 3 or 5 days training before we send you. Then every quarterly or every month you will have a conference call with me to see how you progress. And maybe once every 2 months we bring you for 1 or 2 days workshop to see how you've done in the company, to report back about the company. Also to include some of the other advanced technical and soft skills as well. And the highlight of the entire industry training will be business roadmap competition. You will be exposed to Cisco hardware, Cisco products, how you are able to use Cisco products to come up with the optimum solutions for your company. So those are the kind of things that we expect the interns to be able to do, right?
thank you.
Any more questions? No.
Exam week mood.
Exactly.
Oh my God,
You have my email address, right? If you have any questions, drop me an email, right? If you go to Facebook, you can add me on Facebook. You can just type university, tell me that you are from UMP, right? So go and play the Aspire game. See how good you are. 3D? Oh, that's only for me.
This internship program is not for providing internship in the Cisco company.
No, Cisco does
so
not
they
provide
provide
internship. Yeah, it's just for Cisco partners. Company that do the deployment for Cisco. My first slide just now about the deployment. 86% of our deployment is by partners, right? But it's just a small sales office here in Malaysia. When all our engineers are high-level engineers, we only train people to do the deployment.
Is it have opportunity to work outside Malaysia in Cisco department outside Malaysia?
Opportunity is a lot. It depends. It depends how good your network is. How you know people. A lot of opportunity outside there. If you want to work, for example, anywhere in the world, the CCNA certification is valid worldwide. You can get just about any networking related job. You present to them your professional certification. Some developed countries, they prefer vocational and technical training graduates rather than just normal academic graduates. No more questions? Very quiet. Thank you for your time. Thank you. I hope you've had a better overview of all the effort, the hard work you put into getting your certification. You know where that there's a abundance of opportunity for you guys outside there in the real workplace. Okay? Thank you.
Welcome. The internship program, is it, we need to find our company first, or
No, there's okay. There's about 10 or 12 companies already registered. There's about 20 students already registered. So the companies, I've given them the password and ID to go to a website where they can view all the students' CVs. So when you get an offer letter from the company, you've gone through the interview process, the selection process, that will make you become CITP intern, right? There's those process. The company has their own policies and procedures in recruiting interns. So we allow them to do that. We do not play a role in terms of their recruitment. They will view your CVs, how suitable you are, and they will call you for interview, physical if needed. If not, just by phone interview. How you know? And if you receive, make sure you receive an offer letter from them before you accept. Once you've been accepted by the company, I remove your name from the portal. So see whoever is still available for the remaining companies, right?
So for internship, they can ask you, they can email to you all the.
No, I'll give you the link.
Okay.
You can upload the CV.
Okay.
You need to upload your CV, the link.
You have email me.
I will email
Okay.
it. I will
Alright.
email you.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. That's it. And Rani,
Maybe
Okay.
give one run.
something to add? Journey long way from KL. Maybe something from Cisco Academy.
So basically lah, so academy dah 10 years lah tuition, more than 10 years. Dan kita pun dah produce many academic students. Then we wish you all the best. Hopefully, if you can be one of the CITP punya internship, you can liaise with Zaierif. Two of my students from ATM, I have opportunity to be one of the internship students. And now, after 4 months, the company cruise hire them as one of the engineer. So I think that's all from me. I hope you can spread the news to your friends so that they can come. Actually, there are lots of opportunity for you through Cisco Networking Academy. Okay, thank you.